Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to talk to you guys about my thoughts on the Player Cup happening throughout the month of June, or the qualification for it throughout the month of June, and why I won't personally be participating in it at all. The first thing is that it's just a super unfair system with the tournament ticket requirement to play in these tournaments, to gain tournament rep, to become one of the 256 players, at least for North America, 256 players. Europe, I think, has the same number. I'm not sure about the rest of the regions. To qualify for that 256-man tournament, you have to have tournament tickets. You have to play in the ticket tournaments, and accrue that tournament rep. And then from there, they take the top 256 players throughout the month of June with that. But you have to have these tickets that Pokemon up to this point hasn't really given anyone a reason to play PTCGO. There's no ranked ladder. There's really no incentive to play PTCGO. And if their reasoning for using the tournament tickets is, well, we want to give back to the people who have been playing PTCGO. An example is you just have player A and player B, and I know a lot of players just kind of play in tournaments as they get their 8 tickets, because that's the best way to get cards on PTCGO, is to play in these tournaments. So if you have player A plays twice as much as player B, but player A, they play in tournaments as often as they can. So as soon as they get 8 tickets, they play it. Player B never plays in tournaments, for whatever reason. They just like playing the ladder, whatever. They still play PTCGO quite a bit, but not as much as player A. Player B, thousands of tickets, easily going to be able to qualify for the 256-man tournament. Player A, not going to be able to, even though they play twice as much as player B, because tournaments are the best way to kind of get cards without having to buy codes on PTCGO. On top of that, the leaderboard apparently doesn't work for many people, so people aren't even on the leaderboard for the PTCGO ladder for whatever reason. That's a major issue when people are trying to qualify through that leaderboard to get to participate in this tournament. So the only word I can come up for this, with the amount of resources and time Pokemon have had to try and put something together, is kind of just sad. That's the word I've come to think about this situation and this format and tournament that Pokemon has given us, is just sad. And I'm not saying this as someone who couldn't qualify for this because I only have 10 tickets. I have 800 tournament tickets. I think I could easily qualify, easily get top 256 with plenty of tickets to spare if I wanted to. I won't be participating though, because I think it is a terrible tournament, and I think the mentality of, well, at least Pokemon is giving us something to play with, even if we can all pretty much agree that it is not ideal or far from ideal. It's actually just horrendous. Is a terrible mentality to have, because then they're just going to keep giving us these subpar tournaments if we're that grateful for something this terrible, especially after we just saw Limitless run a 1,500-man tournament, but on Smash.gg/Discord/PTCGO. And from what I played, it ran super well. I played as long as anyone in the tournament, as I did end up getting second place. So I was there for the whole thing. On my end, ran super well, super smooth. Of course, the first couple qualifiers for Limitless were a little bit shaky, but I don't know what else we can expect. They're Limitless, right? They don't have the resources and the resources to do something that Pokemon could potentially do. And the fact that Limitless was able to pull off what they did is great, and it's amazing. And I'm so personally appreciative of what Limitless has done for us. But the fact that Pokemon has, this many more resources and stuff, and they come out to us with this much worse of a tournament than what Limitless has given us, is just sad. It's just sad that is what they have come to with this terrible qualification. The Limitless tournaments are free to enter. Anyone can enter them if they want. Pokemon comes out with this ticket tournament requirement leaderboard bullshit, and it's sad. It's sad that that's what they came to, when they could just run big region-based tournaments through they plan on using Battlefy and Discord to run the 256-man tournaments after the June leaderboard gets after they get those 256 people from the leaderboard. They plan on running those 256-man tournaments on Battlefy/Discord. So why can't we just run big region-based tournaments, 1,500-man North American tournament, 1,500-man European tournament, so on and so forth, in each region, and then take X amount of players from each of those, and then do an international online tournament, whatever you want it to be, equal, like, playing ground for everyone. Everyone can enter. You don't need some stupid amount of tournament tickets, even if you've been playing PTCGO, 10 times more than everyone else. If you just play tournaments to play tournaments when you can, you don't have tickets. But then you have people out there who, like me, I don't play tournaments whenever I can. I have 800 tickets. I don't even plan on trying to qualify for the thing. And no one who like barely plays PTCGO, or you have competitive players who play the real life card game who don't play PTCGO at all, they can't all of a sudden participate in this because of the tournament ticket requirement to be able to get enough tournament rep to qualify for the 256-man tournament. It's just, I can't express, I don't know how to express my frustration and kind of just anger towards the situation, towards this tournament format that Pokemon has given us. The best word I can come to is sad, for the amount of resources and time they've had to come up with a tournament. I would have personally rather they just don't give us anything. That's why I personally won't be participating. I'm not saying you guys all shouldn't. If you want to participate, go for it. I will not be participating in the Players' Cup throughout the month of June and whatever else past then, because I think it's a very sad format they've given us, especially when you can kind of compare it to what Limitless has done for online tournaments. I think they could do so much bigger, so much better with minimal effort. This feels like they are putting in the minimal effort to make this thing happen. Yeah, it's sad.